Are you thinking about making a move to sunny Huntington Beach, California? While it may seem like a dream come true, there are some harsh realities to living in Huntington that you should certainly be aware of before taking the leap. In this video, I'll reveal 4 ugly truths to Huntington that you will need to know before making the move to Huntington Beach. If it is your first time to the channel, welcome. My name is Garrett Gahn. I'm an Orange County realtor and host of YouTube's Living in OC. If you are considering making a move to Orange County, California, this is what I do. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I have people just like you reaching out every single week, and I absolutely love it. So whether you are looking to make a move in 9 days or 9 months, reach out to me. I'll be looking forward to speaking with you. With that said, let's get right into today's video, starting with the first ugly truth. These are in no particular order. We have the traffic and parking. These are going to be common themes when it comes to any Orange County city, and it holds true for Southern California as a whole. If you are on a major freeway, really anytime between that 4 to 7 p.m. time frame, you can almost bet on hitting bumper to bumper traffic. I like to say that rush hour here in Southern California can quickly turn into a rush 3 hours. For Huntington Beach in particular, it can be a little heavier during the summer months, when tourism is the highest and there's a slew of different events and festivities going on. However, I do recognize as this new age of remote working becomes more popular, this may not be quite as an issue for some as it used to be. As for parking, the main area of concern would be downtown Huntington Beach. Parking really isn't terrible outside of that downtown area. It really is nowhere near comparable to somewhere like Los Angeles, for example. Still, if you are considering living or even just visiting downtown Huntington Beach, parking can be a challenge, especially during those summer months. Even for people who live in the apartments downtown, it's not uncommon for them to have to park a couple blocks away from where they live. While it's not an everyday issue, it's certainly just something to consider before moving to Huntington. Next on our list, we have the tourism. As I mentioned already, Huntington Beach does experience a high volume of tourism, especially during those summer months. Huntington attracts visitors from other cities, out of state, and even out of the country, mainly due to its beautiful, stunning beaches, events that are hosted year-round, and nature, such as the Bolsa Chica Nature Preserves. Again though, the downtown area is really where it's going to be the most affected when it comes to the tourism and the traffic, the parking, things like that. When you start to venture away from the pier, more towards the suburbs, it's really not quite as much of an issue. And despite the tourism that we do have to deal with here in Huntington Beach, the economy of Huntington truly thrives on it, and local businesses here do depend on it. While certainly it is something to consider before you relocate here, the tourism is a huge part of the city's overall economic health. Moving on to our ugly truth number 3, we have the cost of housing. No matter what, when you are looking to purchase a home in a Southern California beach city, it's going to be pricey, right? The average price for an attached home at this time of shooting this video is about $850,000 in Huntington Beach, while the value of a single-family detached home in Huntington is about $1.2 million. Now, with that said, Huntington Beach is the most affordable of the beach cities in Orange County to own a home. If you are interested for a deep dive into the cost of living in Huntington Beach, make sure to check out this video that I did. I'll tag it up here in the corner for you now. That video, I go much more in depth as to exactly what to expect when it comes to your bills in Huntington, the cost of housing, utilities, everything that you'll need to know. Overall, the desirability of an Orange County city, especially on the beach, will always be extremely high. And because of that, year over year, we see these prices going up and up, making it a great investment into housing if you can afford the barrier to entry. Lastly, let's move on to our last ugly truth of living in Huntington Beach. We have the marine layer. Now, I am a local here in Huntington Beach, and this one just really gets to me. Huntington Beach overall, yes, has tremendous weather 99% of the time. However, one downside of living near the coast is the presence of this marine layer that comes between the months of about April to June. This marine layer is essentially just a low-lying cloud that comes in from the ocean during these months. Interestingly enough, some residents that do live nearby the coast may never experience this marine layer at all. However, if you do live directly right near the ocean, the marine layer can be a yearly consistent, specifically during that time frame I'm referencing, April to June. Overall, it can just put a damper on your mood with limited sunshine and just kind of this gloomy feeling. It kind of reminds me of Seattle, where it just kind of makes you want to crawl back into bed. Although not ideal for outdoor activities during that time, the consistent beautiful temperatures and clear skies pretty much all year round certainly makes up for it. And that sums up our list of the top 4 ugly truths to living in Huntington Beach, California. Now, as a resident here, I just want to say that I do think Huntington is a tremendous place to live, but nowhere is perfect, right? I just want to give you a balanced perspective if you are considering moving here. If you do have any questions whatsoever about what it's like to live in Huntington Beach or anywhere in Orange County, reach out to me directly. I will go ahead and put my personal number on the screen for you now. Give me a call or shoot me a text. I have people reaching out every single week and I love it. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Other than that, if you did find any value in today's video, please hit that thumbs up button for me. It helps me spread this information to more people that could benefit from it. And definitely consider subscribing, as I am dropping multiple videos a week for all things living in Orange County, California. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.